consequences of not passing these bills are. Nobody's being personally attacked. If you take it personally, that's on you, Mr. Speaker. And so I'm going to go ahead and stick to the facts. And first of all, I want to start with the facts of what the governor's veto statement says here, right? So I think it's important that we set the record straight about what this bill does. The governor's veto statement says this bill is aimed at medical professionals from other states who may be in Virginia and subject to an extradition. Now, maybe that's the bill that the governor wanted to veto, but that's not this bill, Mr. Speaker. That's not what it does. So it's important that we work from a common set of facts. And I don't know whether it's that he didn't read the bill, or he didn't understand the bill, or that he, again, just didn't want to be honest about what the bill was that he was vetoing. But this bill is not that. This bill says that Virginia ought not be in the business of enforcing other states' extreme anti-abortion laws. That we shouldn't be spending the Commonwealth's resources rounding up women and doctors on behalf of other states for performing acts that we have not made illegal here in Virginia. That's what this bill does, right? And this bill does not apply to someone who committed an act in another state, then fled to Virginia, who's seeking to be extradited. So it's not what the governor says he's vetoing, first of all. Second of all, what this will do, we heard a lot about folks saying nobody's interested in putting women and doctors in jail for providing abortion services. Well, guess what this bill does? This bill says, yes, we will help states put women and doctors in jail for performing abortion services, even if those services are legal in Virginia. And we have had attorneys general from Alabama and other states say they will pursue anyone who assists someone from that state in coming to another state, like Virginia, where abortion is still safe, legal, and available, and getting those abortion services here in the state. All this bill said is if those folks want to come after Virginia doctors, come after people who help people get to Virginia to get those services, they want to extradite them to Alabama or Tennessee or Texas for prosecution, the governor should not cooperate with those efforts. And by vetoing this bill, the governor says, I will cooperate with those efforts. I will cooperate with those efforts. I will extradite those women, those doctors, those people that are providing these services, send them for prosecution in other states. I don't think that's something we ought to be in the business of doing. And so that's what this veto says is okay. And beyond that, Mr. Speaker, this veto also says that we aren't concerned with the privacy. There's another part to this bill that wasn't even mentioned here. We aren't concerned with the privacy of women's reproductive health data that they keep on their phones and in their apps. And we will not make that a violation of even the Consumer Protection Act for these companies to go ahead and voluntarily turn that information over, be it to law enforcement or health insurance providers or anyone else who may be seeking it. So, Mr. Speaker, members of the House, I'm telling you what the bill says, what the bill does, what the effect of vetoing the bill is. That's not who Virginians are. That's not what Virginians voted for in this last set of elections. And I'm very, very disappointed that the governor's decided to go down this road. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.